everybody, welcome back. My name is Sparks, and this is Gamemode 4, the series where we create command block modules that modify the vanilla gameplay experience. So this is a module I've been working on with Red Nomster. Some of you may know Red from the Reddit. He's very well known on there. And he recently released a video in which one of his contraptions used a rain detector. So I teamed up with him and used his rain detector, modified it a little bit, made it a bit, changed it up a bit, and came up with this. So we did a live stream together and we built this. So this is a snow grower, probably a better name in the title for it, but basically if there's snow on the ground and it's snowing, then the snow will slowly get thicker and grow, and I've been hanging around this area for a little bit, so you can see it sort of building up on top of the trees and on top of the hills wherever snow naturally falls. So this only appears where snow would normally appear. It's a pretty cool module. I have really had fun working on it, and I'll just show you in motion a second. So I'll quickly show how it works first, actually. So the general thing behind it, the main thing is the rain detector. So this module is the least compatible of all my Gamemode 4 modules so far because it has to be in a biome where it rains. So you can't have it in extreme hills. This is in extreme hills, ignore me, but you can't have it in extreme hills, deserts, or anywhere where it snows, or where it doesn't rain. The reason you can't have it in extreme hills is because up here it snows, and this fire needs to be in rain, so that's why it's so low. Normally, these barrier blocks with fire on top will be right up at the build height limit and pretty much invisible. You can't see them very well at all from below. See them a bit, but I've lowered them down here because they weren't working up there, and this way you can sort of see exactly what's going on. So having said that, basically the way it works is this armor stand here is slowly teleported sideways a step at a time, and as it does so it sets fire in the space above, so you'll see it move forward and put some fire right there you go, and this fire will eventually go out naturally. In rain the fire goes out faster, so this armor stand, whenever it isn't under fire, it powers this clock here, this side clock. So if I turn this, if I break that, you'll see that this clock starts pulsing, and as soon as it moves under that fire, it stops. So in general, when it isn't raining, it's always under fire. Sometimes the fire may go out and it'll pulse a little bit, but it's kind of rare. But if I set the weather to rain, and you'll see that the fire starts going out a lot faster and that clock starts turning on. Every now and again it will turn off because it's under fire, but in general it'll keep pulsing, and this is spreading armor stands around the player. So it's doing several armor stands, one every pulse of that clock, and the armor stand flies around you and tries to find well, basically it's spread and it lands, and if it's in a snow layer then it places the next thickest snow layer in that slot. So you can see this happening underneath me. If you look closely, you can see patches of snow slowly getting thicker. It's a radius of 50 blocks around the player, so snow all over there probably won't be updated, maybe on the very edge there. So it is a very localized thing, but it's meant to be aesthetic. If you're playing in a snowy biome, you're going to have to shovel your path or work out ways to stop the snow getting too thick by putting down torches. It's a very aesthetic thing, and I think people will probably really enjoy it. I would love to play with this module if the World of Madness server lets me install it. We'll have to see, but I live in a snow biome there. So that's the basics of it. If I quickly... 1 second. Okay, so this command here summons the armor stands. I've just changed their marker and invisibility to 0. So if you look around me now, you should be able to see armor stands flying all over the place. So this is basically how it works. It summons the armor stand above your head, and the armor stand is instantly spread to a location near you. And then when it's done, it kills the armor stands. There you go. So that's basically doing that all the time. And if any of these armor stands land on a snow block or on a snow layer, they will make it thicker. That's the basics behind it. There's a lot of... If you're wondering about the Guardian, by the way, let me just set this back to marker 1. Marker basically stops the armor stand rendering, as does invisible, so we reduce the lag on the server. So there's a Guardian bouncing around in here. His name is I've forgotten his name, but Alive and Kicking, that's what he's called. But he's basically just standing on this pressure plate here every now and again, because I'm scared that this clock is going to stop working if the chunk unloads. There's a chance that that item will screw up. So every now and again, the Guardian just refreshes that clock in case it's stopped. So that's why that's happening. Let's set the weather back to clear. And you should see that this clock stops pulsing. There we go. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, as always, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Special thank you to Red Nomster for helping me with this project. You can check out his channel in the video description below. He does some really awesome redstone stuff, so definitely worth checking him out. He's a very cool guy. As always, you're welcome to suggest other modules that I should build in the comments of this video. I like having ideas, and I've taken quite a few of them in the past and turned them into actual things. And as always, you can download this module and play it in a blank world that I've provided, or install the MC Edit schematic yourself in an existing world in the video description. So thank you very much, as always, for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.